Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'm looking at the top 5 best-selling dash cams on Amazon. Now these aren't necessarily the top 5 best dash cams on Amazon, just the top 5 best-selling. So if you're in the market for a cheap, low-end dash cam that does everything a dash cam should, but maybe doesn't have all of the top-end features, you're going to want to check this out. Hey guys, it's gotten really bright out here. What else would be really bright is if you stuck around until the end of this video, because I'm going to be giving away one of these dash cams, and at the end, I'm going to tell you how you can win. Alright guys, so it's a bit ridiculous, but here I have 5 different dash cams that I'm going to put in my truck. Some of these were sent to me for free by the manufacturers for evaluation. Some of them were not, so just keep that in mind. I didn't buy any of them because I specifically wanted one. I wanted it so that I could show you guys the top 5 best selling. So we've got 5 here, and I'm going to get them all installed in my truck on my windshield. They all use a different kind of mounting system. They've all got a little something different, so we'll go over that, and we'll get all these in the truck and look at what each one has to offer. I should mention that I am using Patriot micro SD cards. I'm using these because these are the cheapest that I could get. I do not recommend that you use these if you actually want a reliable memory card. Nothing against Patriot, they make great stuff, but there are specific memory cards that are designed for constant use, like a dash cam would have. So the Samsung Pro Endurance is the memory card I would recommend, not the cheapest one you can get. So go get a Samsung Pro Endurance card for your dash cam. I'll put a link to that in the description below. That is probably going to be your best bet as far as for a memory card for your dash cam.
So the 5 dash cams I'm going to be looking at today are the Apeman C450, the Aukey DRA1, the Crosstour CR300, the Rexing V1, and the Vantour N2. During testing, I found out that the Apeman and the Crosstour are very similar, if not identical, in many ways. For this reason, and for simplicity's sake, you'll notice me using one example to represent both in some cases.
Alright, so first up is going to be this Crosstour CR300. It uses a nice suction cup mount that's very secure. I like that. Alright, next is the Crosstour CR300, which uses the same suction mount. Next is going to be the Aukey DRA1, which uses an adhesive pad. I prefer these because they tend to be a little bit sleeker and a little less noticeable in your windshield. And it also has a ball head mount, which is more adjustable and nice. Now we have the Vantour N2, which uses a proprietary suction cup mount that actually passes data and power through the mount itself. And last but not least is going to be the Rexing V1. Now it uses an adhesive pad on a removable plate so that you can take the dash cam down. So as you can see, the installation of a dash cam is very easy. You just have to secure it to your windshield, either with the adhesive or with the suction cup, whatever yours comes with, and then plug it in. They all pretty much, everyone here and all the ones I've seen use the same USB Mini A connector for power. They all include a 12-volt DC adapter if you want to do that. So however you want to do it is up to you. You can even hardwire it, and if you want to take advantage of a parking mode, which is a feature that most dash cams come with, then you do need to hardwire it. And what parking mode is a feature that allows the camera to continue to record even when the vehicle's not on. That way, if you're parked somewhere and your car gets hit or someone tries to break in, it will be captured. Now they're all installed and it's starting to rain. Let's go get some footage and see what it looks like.
So this is me driving into the sun. This is a almost worst case scenario for a camera, testing the camera's high dynamic range. And here's just some normal daytime driving. We'll look at each one individually, and then we're also going to grab a screenshot of this license plate from the van in front of us, and we'll compare those magnified close up. Here's that screenshot of that license plate. Very important feature for a dash cam is to be able to read license plates. One of these does pretty well, and another one does not so great. But I'd say they're all readable. I wanted to do 2 different nighttime tests, so here's the first one. This is in a dark kind of country road, and then we'll do another one more in the city. The Vanture does have a rear-facing camera that faces the driver or the other occupants, so I just wanted to show you this real quick. It's the only camera that has this daytime and nighttime shots. The nighttime, as you can see, pretty much useless. All of these cameras use very simple menus, several of them very similar. They all suffer from poorly labeled buttons, and the navigation around the menus is kind of difficult. It's something you'll just have to figure out on your own, and hopefully you won't have to do very often. All of the cameras have pretty decent screens. The Rexing is at an awkward angle for viewing in your car, so you may have to take it off, although they do include that convenient quick-release clip, so that's very easy. The one standout was the Crosstour, which had very poor nighttime picture recreation on the screen. The actual video file looks fine, but on the screen, it's very bad. So let's get these dash cams on a scoreboard and rate them in 5 categories: daytime performance, nighttime performance, features, GPS, and price. First up for daytime picture quality is the Apeman, and I'm going to give it a middle of the road 3 out of 5. The picture quality on the Aukey is just not quite as good. It's very over-sharpened and oversaturated, leading to some degradation in quality. I'm giving this one a 2 out of 5. The Crosstour and the Apeman, like I said, are about as close to identical as I can tell, so again, 3 out of 5. The Rexing has a pretty good image overall. It's high quality and doesn't try to over-sharpen or oversaturate the images. I'm going to give it a 4 out of 5. In my opinion, the Vantrue camera has easily the best daytime picture quality. I'm going to give it a strong 4.5 out of 5. The Apeman actually did surprisingly well here. I'm going to give him 3.5 out of 5. The Aukey's weaknesses really show at night. I'm giving it a 1 out of 5. Just like the Apeman, the Crosstour does pretty well at night, 3.5. Rexing's nighttime performance, very good, 4 out of 5. The Vantrue didn't seem to perform as well at night as it did during the day. I'm going to give it a 3 out of 5. In the features category, I'm taking into account things like audio quality, since that's not a main function of dash cams, overall build quality, and optional features or features built into the camera. The Apeman is a very basic camera with only very basic features. It's going to be hard for a lot of these cameras to get points in this category, so I'm going to give the Apeman 2 out of 5. The Aukey is the most basic camera of the group. It has the cheapest quality, build quality, and has no extra features. 1 out of 5 for the Aukey. The Crosstour, again, on par with the Apeman, 2 out of 5. I do like the low-profile design of the Rexing. and it seems to be made fairly well for its price point. I'm going to give it 3 out of 5. The Vantrur is the standout in this group. It is a unique design, but it is very well built and seems to have good materials. The only downside I saw to the Vantrur was the really small screen on the back. 4 out of 5 for the Vantrur. In the GPS category, only 2 of the dash cams even have GPS as an option. So the Apeman, the Aukey, and the Cross Tour both get 0, and the Rexing and the Vantrur get 3 out of 5 for optional GPS. In the cost category, I'm not just talking about the dollar amount, but the value you get with the camera. In the cost category, the Apeman as the second cheapest camera in the group, although a very basic camera, coming in at $44 as tested, is a pretty good value. I'm going to give it a 4 out of 5. There are 2 cameras that we tested under $40. The Aukey is one of them. However, compared to the other camera, the Aukey has a slightly lesser build quality, so I'm going to give it a 3 out of 5. The Cross Tour is our cheapest camera as tested, under $40, and although it's a basic camera, for less than $40, you can't argue with it, 4 out of 5. I tested the Rexing V1 by itself as is, and it came in just about $100. I think you could get better value if you went up to Rexing's higher end cameras, such as their dual channel cameras or one with GPS. It's not that much more, and you get a better value for it. But since we tested it as is, the V1 gets a 3 out of 5. The Vantrur N2 is our most expensive camera, as tested price of $150. However, it's also the only camera with a rear-facing camera, and it does have optional GPS. I think this is the best value camera in this list. I'm going to give it 4.5 points. Alright guys, that gives us our final scores. The Vantrur taking the lead with 19, Rexing right behind it with 17, Cross Tour and Apeman tying for third with 12.5, and the Aukey pulling up last with 7.
Alright guys, it is that time of the video where I remind you to hit that like button if you like this video. Also to make sure you're subscribed to this channel if you want to see more of my videos, but most importantly, it's the dash cam giveaway. So I'm going to be giving away one of these dash cams that you saw in this video, and to win one of these, all you have to do is do 2 things. 1, make sure you're subscribed to my channel, and 2, leave a comment down below telling me why you want a dash cam and what vehicle you're going to be putting it on. Do those 2 things, and you'll be entered to win. Good luck. Thanks for watching.